Hello, I'm Tom, and in this video I will solve puzzles number 26 through number 30 of the game CrossCells. Sorry. 26. Okay, here we have this mechanic that we have row clues on both sides of the row, and that means that, since we have different results here, it's sort of like it's obvious actually that we need the multiplication. If we used only addition tiles, we would have the same value on both sides. So that means since we have one multiplicator, we have to use it, because as you remember, according to or depending on the direction we calculate this, we can get different results, right? So we have to mark the ×3 here, and as you can see, now it's pretty easy to figure out. If you take 4, multiply it by 3, that's 12, plus 2 would be 14. And if you have 2, multiply it by 3, that's 6, and add 4, that's 10. So that's exactly what we need. We can mark these two tiles. Again, because it's one valid solution, it has to be the only valid solution. In this puzzle, I would start by looking at this column, I think. Like from the top to the bottom, we need to get a total value of 9. And from the bottom to the top, we need to get a total value of 6. Now, if we use the ×4, that would be possible, for instance. 1 times 4 plus 2 equals 6. And 2 times 4 plus 1 equals 9. Yeah, that works. Like, can we use the ×3? Let's just check, even though probably that is the 1 times 4 and plus the plus 2 here. This is the only valid solution. Let's see. If we use the ×3, that would be 2 times 3 plus 3 equals 9. 3 times 3 is 9 already, plus 2 is 11, so that doesn't work. So it is 1, 4, and plus 2 here. And we can remove these tiles. Now here, since we have the same results on both sides, if you're not using a pure equation of addition tiles, if you use a multiplication tile, it has to be a symmetrical solution. Otherwise you will not get the same solution, right? On both sides, or in both directions. And anyway, here 2 times 3 is already 6, so the multiplication tile can be deleted, and then we could use the plus 2 or the 1 and the 1. We don't know yet. So let's look at this column here. From top to bottom we need a total value of 8, and from bottom to top we need a total value of 7. Well, we obviously have a multiplication of 2 either here or there. So let's see, 3 times 2, no, that doesn't really work. Like 3 times 2 would be 6 plus 1, 7, but 1 times 2 equals 2 plus 3 is only 5, so that doesn't work. What else do we have? We have 2 times 2 plus 3, that would be 7, and 3 times 2 plus 2 would also be 7, so would be 8. So that looks like the right approach. 3, 2, and 2. These two can go. So now we have the total value of 4 into both directions in this line here, so we can remove plus 1 and plus 1. Now here, if there are more precise deductions, please let me know. I'm just solving them the way I solve them, yeah, and it's the way I found to solve them. So if you have another way, a more definite way or definitive way, please let me know in the comments or in another response video. I'd be happy to know. Okay, here I think I started by looking at this column here. We need a total value of 5. No, actually I wouldn't know how I'm using that. For 2 times 2 plus 1 is possible. 4 plus 1 is possible. Oh yeah, the plus 3. I think the plus 3 is impossible to be used. I think we can remove that, because like if you had the plus 3 here, oh no, it's 2 plus 3, that works. 4 plus 1. There's multiple ways to solve this. What did I do here? Oh yeah, we can look at these two columns, this row here. Since we have a total value of 11 on the right side and a total value of 13 on the left side, we need a multiplication piece, a multiplication tile, and that has to be this one. There is only one, so we can mark this, and we have to mark this. And that means that we can't use the plus 3, because like 2 plus 2 is already 4. 4 times 4 obviously is too big, we can remove that tile already. 4 times 2 is 8, we can only have 5, so we can remove this one. And like 2 times 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7, so we can also remove this one, and that means the 5 has to be achieved this way. 2 times 2 plus 1, that's 5. Okay, now let's look at this column here, this row here. Let's start with this one at least. As you can see, we have a plus 1 here. We could use only the addition tiles. Plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, plus 3. That's 9 in both directions. However, we could alternatively also use the multiplication tile. 3 times 2, that's 6, plus 1 plus 2, that equals 9. Or 3 times 2, that's 6, plus 3, that equals 9. In both directions, by the way. 3 times 2 plus 3, or 2 plus 1 equals 3 times 2 plus 3. So in any way, this tile here would be part of the solution. We can mark that already. It doesn't really help, but I did it anyway. So apparently we have to look closer into this column here, I think. Or can we do something in row? Or can we do something in this row here? Not sure. Let's see. We could use addition tiles. 4 plus 2 plus 4. Oh no, we need 12, not 10. So yeah, it's all addition tiles. 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. That would work. We could also do 4 plus 2 times 2. No, we can't, because since we have, like, if we use a multiplication tile, we need a symmetrical equation, because we have 12, a total value of 12 on both sides. So that would be 4 times 2 plus 2 plus 2. In that direction, yeah. That's 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 plus 2 is 12, or 2 plus 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, plus 4. That would also work. In any way, this tile has to be part of the solution. It's actually like a mirror of the equation up here, sort of. So let's mark this tile also. But I still don't know if I need... Oh yes, I definitely need this tile here. It's 4. Like if we only use addition tiles, it's plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. And if we use this multiplication tile, it's 4 times 2 plus 2 plus 2. In the other direction, 2 plus 2 times 4 times 2 plus 4. So this tile has to be part of the solution. And that means with this one tile in this column, we can remove these two tiles. And since we don't have the multiplication here, we can finish this row like this. That's 9 in both directions. And now we have one tile marked in this column, the only one we can, so we can remove these two tiles. And now we have 4 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8, so we need another 4, which is here. That's good. And now, pretty simple actually, here we have 5 times 2 equals 10, plus 3 equals 13, and 3 times 2 equals 6, plus 5 equals 11. So that's the solution. Okay, puzzle 29. We have 4 tiles in this rectangle, and that's the main clue, actually, I think. And I solved this by looking how many tiles I need in the rectangle part for each of these rows. Let's start with this row here. We need a total value of 6. We have +1 and +1 on this on each side, which is outside of the rectangle. Is it possible to solve or to reach a total value of 6 with only one more tile inside the rectangle? And the answer is no. 1 + 1 + 1 is 4. 1 times 2 + 1 is only 3. And 1 + 2 + 1 again is only 4. So we need at least 2 tiles here in this row. 2 of the 4 tiles that we have. Now, is it possible to use no tile in this part of this row? The answer again is very easily no. It's 1 + 2 + 2 + 1 is 6. So we need at least the +4. At least 1 tile we need here. Which leaves us with only 1 tile in this row. Now, is it possible to solve this equation with 1 tile, this row, with 1 tile in the rectangle part? And again, the answer is no. Let's see. We could use the +8 here, obviously, to reach the total value of 8, which means that we would need no tile in here. Now, if we remove this +8, what possibilities would we have to reach a total value of 8? We could use the +2, +4, not really possible, that's 6, and then we would need another 2, so it doesn't work. 2 times 2, however, equals 4, +4 is 8. That means we would need 2 tiles in the rectangle. Now, if we did 2 + 4, that doesn't work, that's 6 again. We definitely need 2 tiles in the rectangle part if we use the +2 here. If we're not using the +2, remember the +8 is already, like we're assuming that's removed, we would definitely need 2 tiles here in the rectangle part. It would be the +4 and the +4. So it's impossible to solve this equation to reach a total value of 8 in this row with only 1 tile in here. You definitely need 2 or none, right? But if you need 2 here, we would exceed our total value, our total number of 4 tiles in this rectangle, because remember, we need 2 tiles in here and 1 tile in this row. So we have 3. We only have 1 left here. And since we can only use no tile in the rectangle or 2 tiles, that means we have to use no tile in this rectangle here. Yeah? In this row here. And that in turn means that we have to use the +8 here. We can mark this one and remove these 4 tiles actually, like this. And then from this clue we can deduce we need a total value of 4, which is 2 times 2, like this. And now that we have the times 2, the multiplication piece here, we have in this row 10 and 10 on each side. That means we need a symmetrical solution. Yeah. And it also means, by the way, that we have to use this one tile. Like we can't do +1 + 2 is 3, times 2 is 6, +2 + 1, that's only 9, right? If we have +1 + 2 times 2 + 4, it's not symmetrical anymore. So we have to use the times 2 multiplicator here, and we can mark that. And then it's actually quite clear that now the solution has to be 2 times 2 equals 4, times 2 equals 8 plus 2. That's the only possible solution. If we used +1 + 2, or 1 times 2, that's 1 times 2, that's 2, plus 4 would be 6, times 2 would be 12 already. That doesn't work, yeah? So the only possible solution to come up with a total value of 10 in both directions is +2 times 2 times 2 plus 2. A perfectly symmetrical solution like this. And now here we need 1 tile, which has to be this one. And remember, we need to go into this direction here to reach the total value of 6. So that's +2 times 2. We can't use this tile here anymore because we have 4 tiles marked in this rectangle already. We can remove this one. So obviously we need to do +1 + 2, that's 3, times 2 which is 6, we can remove this tile and mark this one to finish the puzzle. So on to the final puzzle in this video. Hope it doesn't take too long, because these puzzles are really getting complex here. I just practiced this one and I hope I can get the main thing across. I think the easiest way to start is by actually looking at the thing that looks the most complicated. It's this middle row here. Now, we have differing total values on each side, 13 and 17, which means we definitely have to use a multiplicator, one at least, maybe more. Yeah. But what's more important is that we can already know, since the multiplicators are here at the end, and it's a 2 multiplicator, an even multiplicator here and here, yeah, we definitely have to use the odd numbers here, +1 here and +1 here, to reach the odd total values 13 and 17. So these two tiles can be marked already. And now if you look at this, there's actually only one way to achieve a total value of 17 into this direction and a total value of 13 into this direction. And I'm just going to tell you, it's +1 times 2 equals 2, plus 2 equals 4, times 2 equals 8, and then times 2 equals 16 plus 1. In the other direction, that would be 1 times 2 equals 2, times 2 equals 4, plus 2 equals 6, times 2 equals 12 plus 1. It's the only way. I don't know if there's a more precise way of deducing this, that there, like actually ruling out that there is any other possible solution, but I'm just going like this, because any other combination, like, I mean, if this one fits, any other combination actually can't fit, I think. I don't know if it's safe to say or deduce it like this. Wait, which one was it? This one and this one. Yeah, this one can be removed. But I don't know if there is. Doesn't matter. I'm just solving it like this now. And since we only have to remove one, like if we removed another part, we would never end up with 17 here, right? Or with 13 on the other side. Okay. So now we can look at this clue here. We need a total value of 14, and we have a times 2 tile here, so this +8 can be removed, because 8 times 2 is 16 already. Let's remove it. And if we look at this column here, it's the same thing. 8 times 2, 16 already. We can have a maximum amount of 10 here in this column, so we can also remove this one. Yeah. And now here we have the need for a symmetrical solution if we use a multiplicator, right? Because we have 16, total value of 16 on both ends. Yeah. So the only way to construct a symmetrical solution would be 7 times 2 plus 7. That's 21 in both directions. Doesn't work. And that means that we definitely have to delete the multiplicator tiles, and all the addition tiles are left, and they add up to 16 exactly. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 7 is 16. Okay, now let's see. Here we can look at this one. Here we also have a total value of 6 on both ends, and we have a multiplication tile here, which means again we need a symmetrical equation. 2 times 2 is 4, and we need another 2. That's here obviously, and that will also work in the other direction. 2 times 2 plus 2. So that's the solution for this column here. And then we can look at, let's start with this column, I think. Yes. Let's see what's possible. 2 times 2 is 4, which means we would need another 10 down here in these 3 tiles. Doesn't work. 3 times 2 is 6, which would mean we need another 8. Doesn't work, we only have 6. So that means we need 2 and 3. Plus 2 plus 3 is 5, times 2 is 10. So we need 4 more tiles, plus 4, and that's plus 3 and plus 1 only possibility here. And here, on that side, we need a total value of 10. We have, let's see, plus 2 times 2 is 4, which means we would need 6. It doesn't work, we only have 5 here. If we take the, or assume plus 3 is the valid solution, then we would have 3 times 2, that's 6, and we would need 4. That's also possible, yeah. Or alternatively, we could also do 2 plus 3, that's 5 times 2, that's 10. Would also work. In any way, we have to mark the 3, like remember the 2 times 2 doesn't work, we put it 6, so the 3 is anyway part of the solution, we can mark that one already. So let's now look at this clue here. We have 6, a total value of 6 on each side. We have potential multiplication pieces here, but it's obvious, like we can already see, that times 3 doesn't work, because 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 is 7 already. It doesn't work, we can delete this. And if we chose 1 plus 2 times 2, that's also 6 already, but in the other direction it would be times 2 equals 0, plus 2 plus 1 is 3, so this part can also be deleted. It doesn't work in both directions. And now we can see that we need all the remaining tiles here. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6 in both directions, like this. So now we can see that we have a plus 1 here, and that in turn means that we can't use plus 2 plus 3 here, because plus 2 plus 3 is 5, times 2 is 10, plus 1 would be 11 already. So the plus 2 has to be removed. It's 3 times 2 is 6, and we need another 4. That's 3, and the plus 1 here. So let's mark them and remove this tile to complete the puzzle. That's it for this section. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I could get my point across. I hope I didn't do too many logical mistakes in my deductions here. Please tell me if I did. Very curious. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, when I will be solving puzzles 31 through 35 of the game CrossCells. Bye bye.